Hello, hello. This is Creating Cards with Sherry. I'm Sherry, and I am so glad that you have chosen to be with me today for my Tickle Tuesday video. I'm going to show you what I was talking about in one of my last videos last week. I don't remember which one it was, but I told you about the different challenges that our demonstrator gives our team. And so what she does is she lays out a grid of so many different possibilities of cards to make. And then this one, we have to choose 6 of them to finish by the end of this month. And then we get a special gift for working hard on them. So I'm going to bring this up a little closer so that you can see it. And what I have chosen to do was to start with my favorite bundle, which right now is my butterfly bundle, all aflutter. And we did this card together. And then I did a birthday card with the Velvet Meadow collection, sweet, whatever. Um, that and let's see, this paper, yeah, the paper came with that too. All right, and then we did the black and white, which was this Thinking of You card that we did last week as well. All right, today I'm going to show you um, our sketch card. She always has a specific sketch that we work with. And I'm going to see if I can find it real quick. Here it is. This is the sketch. And she gives us this sketch. This is the template layout. And she says, do what you can with it. Okay. So I'm going to do the sketch with you today. And with the sketch, I am using my hydrangea hue ribbon. I'm using phrases and frames stamp set, and I have chosen to use Have a Fabulous Day stamp. And then what I'm doing here is in this video with the sketch, I am showing you what you can do with the product of the month products. Okay. I talk about them all the time. Whenever you spend $75 or more, you can get the product of the month for only $5, which is really a good deal when you look at the cost of what these things can be. And so last month it was the Eyelet Blooms die, and I'll just open this up so you can get a better look at it. That's what the die looks like. And then this month was the Berry Botanical Vellum paper. And so I'm going to show you what that consists of. I believe it's 3 sheets of each. It's either 2 or 3 sheets. I think it's 3 though. 1, 2, 3. So we have this color and it's all vellum. You can kind of see through it a little bit. And so there's that sheet. Then we had 3 sheets of this purple one, only I've cut up one of them. And then that's actually fresh freesia. And then we have this page and this one. And so I am using this in my card today. Or no, that was in another one that I had made just like it. I'm using this and this. And so we're going to put the card together and then I'll show you the one that I originally made as well. And how both of those products could be used to make a really cute card. All right, let me pack this away here and get it out of the way. All righty. I should have everything here ready to go, so hopefully that is true. All right, I am using the Blueberry Bush 8.5 by 5.5 um, base card. Let me see if I can find my, where did it go? I'm looking for my bone folder and I don't know where I laid it down. Oh well, I guess I won't worry about it. I want to make sure that this gets folded good. All right, then I'm going to take my insert, which is 5¼ by 4, and this will be the insert where I can write my message to whoever will be receiving this card. Okay. Then I'm going to take these two pieces. This is hydrangea hue, and I made the eyelet. I used the eyelet die cut, and I'm using the vellum paper here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these vellum pieces together. And then I'm going to attach them to my eyelet piece. I want to make sure that it gets centered good. All right. Then I have my circle. Let's see. I'm getting a really weird message on my machine, and I don't know why. So anyway, I have my 1-inch circle and or 1 inch, oh, I can't remember the measurement, but the smallest circle punch that we have. And I stamped the "Have a Fabulous Day" on there. I'm going to make a bow out of this. And again, this is the hydrangea hue ribbon. And then I'm going to adhere that to this circle with a mini glue dot. Try and get these tails to all face the same direction, and sometimes that's a challenge. All right. There we go. All right. Then what I'm going to do is I have cut several of these Stampin' Dimensionals in half, because what I found is if I take a half a piece, I can line it up on the bottom and make a border of these all the way around, and it won't show through, or if it does, it's very little and it's not that noticeable. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting these pieces around. And hopefully I have enough of them pre-cut. See, I'll put one in the middle here. so I can kind of line them up the way they need to be lined up. Kind of get the bottom layer of paper off there. And I'm going to put one there. Okay. And we're going to keep going here. Well, I would have to say that summer has finally arrived in Wisconsin. It was 80 degrees on Saturday. I believe it was in the 70s yesterday, and it's 80 again today. And from what I understand, it's supposed to be 80 degrees tomorrow again. So we are nice and warm. All right. I'm anxious to hear how it'll be for this weekend for Memorial Day weekend. We don't have any specific plans, but I always, something might come up at the last minute, so we'll see. If it's not too hot, I'm gonna see if I can talk my husband into grilling. All right, one more trip around. Down to the last two. Okay. Then I'm going to center this on my card, just like that. And then I'm going to take 3 whole pieces of the dimensionals to put on my circle. And we're going to put that right there. So there you go. That's how you can use the different products that you can get per month for only $5 when you have a purchase of 75 or more. And I had made this one earlier, same kind of thing, just different colors. But that's what these cards did with both the eyelet blooms die cut and the Berry Botanical vellum paper, specialty paper. So they're fun. They weren't that difficult to make, and they turned out pretty good, I think. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. That's what those things were all about. I will see you on Simple Sunday for a masculine card. All right. Have a good day. Bye bye.